Washing my pork in some vinegar, lime juice, and salt water to get it prepared for my Christmas dinner. And this is what I did after washing my pork. Okay guys, so I finished wash my pork with some vinegar and some lime juice and some salt. In this file paper I have some pimento seed, some people call it berries. So I have some pimento seed inside here. I already blend some and I sprinkle it on the pork. So now I'm going to put some more into the blender and I'm going to blend some more. I try to crush it, but it's not crushing the way I want it. So, I just decided, what? Why not just blend it? So I have it inside here. So now we're going over to the blender and I'm going to show you how I'm going to blend my pimento seed to add to my jerk pork. So now I'm going to just, remember this is the pimento seed. I'm going to blend it so I can get that nice fine Yes guys, so this is how I do my pimento seed to get it nicely fine chopped. I still have a few little crisp old one in it, so let me give it another blend. Yes, and I think this will do. So let's go back over to the pork guys. We're gonna add our berries or pimento seed to our jerk pork. So now, because I already sprinkled some of the pimento seed on the inside of the pork, I'm gonna flip it over and then I'm gonna add the rest of the pimento seed on the other side. So let's flip it over, and this is quarter of a pig, so this is gonna be for Christmas. So what I did, I put some slits in between, as you can see, some slit in between. I'm also going to put some slit in between of the leg as well. So I also put some slit in between the legs. So now I'm going to add the pimento seed to the rest of the side of the pork. So let's open the cracks and sprinkle the pimento inside. We want this to be flavorful, flavorful and tasty. And this is how we do it the authentic way of doing our Jamaican jerk pork. So this I'm seasoning this a week ahead of time before the Christmas holiday. So now I'm just rubbing in the pimento seed inside of the cracks, inside of the slices. Turn it over. Do the same guys, look, right into the slices, all those pimento berries. And I make sure blend it out, so even when the pork finish jerk, you won't have those grains to bite on, because everything blend out and already soak into the pork. Now I'm going to add my Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. What I normally do, sometimes I blend my own jerk seasoning, but there's so many things for me to do, so I'm just going the easier way right now by adding the ready-made sauce, jerk sauce, to the pork. So let's add the jerk seasoning to it. And this is gonna season to the bone. And this is a spicy, hot and spicy jerk seasoning. Real authentic Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. So let's open up all these cracks and chronicles and rub all these, you know, favorite tasty seasoning inside. So when you finish, you know that your jerk pork will be juicy and well seasoned. So now I'm going to turn over this part, and we're going to do the same thing by adding the rest of the Walker's Wood jerk seasoning onto the other side. And I'm using the entire bottle of jerk seasoning. So let's go down again into all these cracks and the chronicles and rub all this goodness on the inside. So when I finish with all this, now I'm going to put it into a covered container, a tightly covered container, and I'm going to cover it, leave it to stay for it to marinate for a while. Then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it stay there until Christmas morning. So today is the 13th of December. So yes, it is gonna be well seasoned. And this one is so spicy we don't have to add any extra Scotch bonnet pepper because the spice is well inside. Let's get out everything so we don't leave back nothing. Okay. Normally I would use the mild one, but whoever gonna eat the pork, they love when it is spicy and juicy and well flavorful. So I don't need to add any browning, because with this Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, it having everything, so the color is perfect, you know, so I don't need to add any extra coloring. So after rubbing all that goodness inside, what I'm going to add next, I'm just going to add some ginger powder. So I do it in stages. Some ginger powder onto the pork. You know, pork with ginger always good, right? Because this is pork. You can't just eat pork like that, right? You had to add some ginger to it. Even if ginger is in the seasoning, I still adding my extra ginger to give it that extra kick. Yes. You know, eating your jerk pork without ginger flavor, guys, always add some ginger to your jerk pork. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna rub this ginger in, and this container is what I'm gonna put the pork in and lock it very tight. I want it to be well soaked with all these goodness. Yes. And this is it. So now, right into this container is where it's gonna stay until Christmas morning. So I'm gonna leave it in the container for a while for it to marinate. Yes. And then later, before I go to my bed, then I will put it into the freezer, because this cannot hold into my refrigerator. So you know, the freezer is where it's gonna be until Christmas morning. Scrape out all this goodness. Okay. Yes guys, so this is how the pork is after I finish seasoning it. So now I'm gonna seal it with some plastic wrap and the cover to keep all that goodness in. So I'm gonna use this type of plastic wrap. It's different from the regular one. This one is feel like it has some tape on the outside, so I'm gonna use this to seal all this goodness in. See that guys, this is how this plastic wrap works. So right now it is sealed, and I'm gonna put another piece on the other side to get all the edges sealed. Another piece on the other side over here, but it's not broad enough to cover everything. So right there. Then I'm going to put the cover over it. Yes. So this is tightly sealed now. So I'm going to leave it out until later before I go to bed. Then I put it in the refrigerator. Okay guys, and then Christmas morning, I'm ready to put it on the grill. So guys, thank you so much for watching me seasoning my pork, preparing my pork for Christmas dinner. Okay, so yes guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on another video. God bless, and you take good care. Bye for now.